Hey gang, everyone in here, welcome on back to the Cade, and we are at episode 25 in my first time playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Yes, we have hit the quarter pole, and in the next 30 minutes we should be able to hopefully get out of this DLC zone, which is the Painted World of Ariamis. We stumbled into this because somebody was nice enough to point out that I had missed it while I was going through Anne Orlando. We have done some serious leveling up, thanks in no small part to having both a player invader and a non-player invader come through. And I'm going to deal with these guys who are known as phalanx. And considering how many souls you get from them when you go through them, if you're looking for a place to farm and really build up a soul count in a hurry, this is a good spot to do it. Because all you gotta do, really, is just get behind them. Avoid those spears, which I sadly did not do very much. We are finally able to open the door to get us to the boss, and also, as I suspected, we found a key that allowed us to get into this area, which we could not get into before. Got another flame chucker over there. And again, as long as you get the rhythm and the timing of it down, that's the critical thing. Because right now, I don't have any means of defending myself from toxic anymore. So keeping these guys at distance is fairly critical, especially even though I'm rapidly running out of arrows. I've got, ooh, and there's another one over here. He put that through a rock wall and hit me with that. How the heck does that work? I'd like to know. But I fire an arrow at him. Alright, I'm having no more of that. Let's see, about 16 feather arrows, but I got poison arrows, and I might as well use them while I can. Ooh, and I can poison these things. Even better. Alright, well then I will leave you to rot. Should have thought of that sooner, if I'm honest. So we got a dark ember. Get up the stairs there, Hosni. Whoa! I didn't expect them to show up. All of a sudden I heard a squawk and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? What have we here? Velka's Rapier. That could be useful. Aha! Mask of Elka, black cleric robe, black manchettes, and black tights. So this is where I tried to go before and couldn't get over there. And it looks like I do not want to go down this hole. Miracle Vow of Silence. Ow. And you can just piss right off. Pardon my French. Ah, we can come out here. Okay. And then we can go down. 26,000 souls. And I am debating going back to the bonfire one more time, stocking up on Estus, because that'll give us a flat 10. Because then all we got to do is come around here and go straight down that corridor, and we're at the boss. I think I'm gonna do that. The question is, what do I want to level up now? If I level up... Ooh, I can level up resistance. Helps resist poison. And my defense goes up. Right now, my offense is at 470. I think I'm going to do that. Just to have... I don't see how that can hurt. Let me put it that way. Especially given the exposure to toxic we had in this arena. I'm going to bypass the phalanx on this one. I'm not going to deal with you. Because we're going this way. Okay, so there's an archer there, there's an archer there. And there's a cubbyhole here. Okay. Ow! Quit it! Oh, this is a gauntlet. There's a guy there. Guy there. Ooh, and there's a steel knight back there. Oof. Alright, gotta back up. I need to recharge my stamina here. Put you down. Ooh, great sword. Okay, well, we've already gotten one of those. But having a second one won't be bad either. So we have 9 Estus. And message. Comfort ahead. Charmer ahead. Oh boy. Okay, why aren't you attacking me right away? Gorgeous view ahead.
Who art thou?
We can talk to...
One
Okay.
amongst thou art, if thou hast dost misstep, plunge down from the plank.
And hurry home.
Thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
So I can fight her, or I can choose not to. And if I didn't know it better, she's got a tail. But she's also got a whacking great sickle. You know what? I came this far.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry to
Oh, but now she's invisible. Okay, that sucks. Ooh. Ooh, and she does. Crossbreed Priscilla. The Life Hunter. Well, we got the Solar Priscilla, Twin Humanities. Is there anything else we need to get in here? No. So, nothing here, nothing here. Praise the sun. And it looks like the only way we get back to our world is to just literally jump off this ledge. Geronimo. Man, I would hate to have to consider that proposition. It's not that I have an issue with heights per se, but I just... I don't mind heights from the standpoint of a perfectly sound aircraft, but I don't know if you would ever be able to get me to try and jump out of a plane with a parachute. Which is a stupid thing to say, because the next question is, as opposed to not having a parachute? So, we've got 37,000 souls thereabouts. And what we can do is we can come back down here. Rest up, and then we can warp out of here. But not after we level up. So it is nice seeing my poison resist jump up a little bit. And where are we at for time? We're at 15 minutes. Okay. So one other place we do need to warp back to, actually, is where we fought Quelaag the Spider Witch. Because something I found out that I missed is that we can enter a covenant here with this rather diseased-looking ex-half spider lady. Which still creeps me the flip out. Ugh. But, fortunately, she's not going to hurt us. But what we need to do is we need to use a whole bunch of humanity and get ourselves to 30. Now, fortunately, I've got a ton that I can use. And I haven't used these twins yet, so I'm going to use... I'll use 4 of these. And that'll put me at, what, 15? 12. Okay. And I will... Whoop. Ah. So this is where all my gestures go. I was always wondering about that. But now I need to go to 30, so I need to use 18 humanity. And then I can talk to her and enter a covenant. Now, apparently, if I had selected the witch ring at the beginning, I would actually be able to talk with her. I still don't have a Firekeeper soul yet. I can't talk to her. Now, the other thing I can do is we can head out of here. And now we gotta head back out into the swamp. Because, and looking up stuff that I may have missed, and one thing I also have to do is, I hate to do this, but I actually, if I want to go through and get, there's a bunch of stuff in Blighttown that I could get that I completely missed. Again, I said this from the beginning, this was not going to be a 100% playthrough. And it's stuff that I don't necessarily need to grab. But I may have an episode before this is over where I go back through and I kind of go pick up stuff that I may have missed. We'll see. What I do need to do, though, is put on the rusted iron ring. If I want to get through this muck, I absolutely need this. Good old Blighttown. How I have not missed you at all. But the Pyromancer is standing right there. And the problem now is that he has been corrupted. And now he has been offed because you don't mess with a man with a +4 Black Knight sword. You just don't do it. If you're smart, and he wasn't, you don't do it. But Siegfried is sitting over here.
You see, I've made it this far. By my knighthood, but can you...
And I can give him a purple moss clump because I have some.
Knight of Caprice.
And I got the Pierce Shield. Okay. Alright. So now that we've done that, for some reason, I still have 30 humanity. Why did she not take the humanity when I entered the Covenant? That's bizarre. Let's warp back over there. What I may have to do is I may have to offer the humanity, now that I look at it. Because I entered the Covenant, but I didn't... Yeah, offer humanity. All of it. Oh, well, I got a pyromancy out of it, but okay. Well, that was something, I guess. So let's see, where are we at? We are at 22 minutes. We've done quite a bit already. We took out the Drake. We got through the Painted World of Ariamis. So now it's just a matter of figuring out who all we need to deal with after this. So I think what we'll do is we will... Come on. Let's warp back to Firelight, because now what we've got left is we've got Anne Orlando, or not Anne Orlando, we've got the New Londo Ruins, we've got the Demon Ruins, we have the Catacombs, the Tomb of the Giants, and then pretty much I think we're almost done. So just bear with me for a second. So I gotta check my notes on something. Oh, okay. So, looks like the next spot we need to go into is we need to go into the Catacombs. Which we can get started on it now because it would be over past Framtier. And I'm still not planning to talk to him yet. But something we need to do if we're gonna go through this area is we need to convert one of our weapons to being blessed. Because all this stuff is undead, and having blessed weapons do better naturally against the undead. So while we're thinking about it, excuse me, worm. What I should do is let's warp over to the Undead Parish. Because now we can go down here, and actually what I should figure out first is which weapon do I want to use? Because I don't think I can use the Baldur's Sword or the Silver Knight Sword. Definitely don't want to use these two. I want to keep my Claymore as it is. Or, I mean, obviously, if I can boost it up, I want to. The Great Sword could be helpful, but it's really big and it's even heavier. Velka's Rapier, I don't have the intelligence to use, so that's pointless. The butcher knife might be good. The whip isn't gonna really do much for me, so let me... Whoops. There we go. Let's see, what do I have? I've got the long swords. I've got a falchion. I've got a Zweihander. Shodel, the server. Aido, Mailbreaker. I mean, the butcher knife is 10. And then I start getting into the really heavy stuff. Or I could take my chances with a spear. Except I don't think I can use the demon spears because they're enchanted with lightning. So... Except I'm not a spear guy. That's the problem. Well, let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do with the butcher knife. Because I haven't used it for anything, but having something...
How about
Oh, I can give him the Dark Ember. Okay, I can't give him... So the... Alright. So, the butcher knife won't work. I would have to use the claymore or the longbow. And I've only got one green titanite shard to do this with. That answers my question. So what I think I'm going to do... Where are we at on time? We are... Yeah, well, I only got a few minutes, so... I'm going to warp back over to... let's see. Yeah, we'll go to Firelink really fast. Because the original vendor that I spoke with over here has some weapons that I have not found anywhere else. And if I want something that I can purely devote to making it useful against the undead, then I won't sacrifice the claymore. And that heavy attack hit him for 520. That was nuts. Actually, I should go over here really fast because if she's got more stuff for toxic, I should pick that up too. So this will be a quick trip, I promise. She does. Okay, so I should get... Pick up 5 of them for right now. Just to have them. Hopefully I won't be dealing with toxic down in the catacombs. I'm certainly hoping not. I do have some soul items I can burn off too that I haven't consumed yet. What I haven't done in a while, well, if anything, I can farm that while I am off camera. That way you guys aren't having to deal with it. But something I was thinking about was putting the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring back on and raising the possibility of me finding items. To this point, I had not been able to get from on-site procurement. Ow. Jerk. I love the fact that I can just take you out with essentially one swing now. That's very satisfying. A thorn in my side for so long. And you. We'll take this guy out.
Oh, where have you been? I guess that.
Okay, so for weapons, you have the dagger, the short sword, the scimitar, the rapier, the hand axe, club. Yeah, the hand axe, but I thought you had a battle axe. Well, that completely defeated the purpose of my coming over here then, because you don't have what I was wanting. But you do have fire bombs, and I do need fire bombs. I haven't had fire bombs in a while, and I probably could have used them a time or two. And I do need to get arrows, because I don't have many of those left. Okay. Well, that run did not go as well as I had hoped. But, in the meantime, I will make it over to this bonfire here, and we will call it good because we're at 32 minutes, so we've run over again, but not too much. So, in the next episode, what we will do is we will head back to Firelink Shrine, and then we will make our way into the catacombs and see what we find there. The catacombs, I understand, is connected to the Tomb of the Giants. We don't want to go into the tomb just yet. We have other stuff we need to do first. So, in the meantime, if you've been enjoying the content, as always, best way to show it, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Remember, we will have our one-day playthroughs and WTF Wednesday going on during the week, and then these episodes, of course, are coming out on Saturday and Sunday in place of Sports Saturday and Sucker Punch Sunday, which will be coming back when we are done with this playthrough, I promise. For those of you who had been tuning in for those, it was just one of those that I had to make a decision on when I was going to put these together and have them run along with the other stuff that I had been making to this point. And those two series, they hadn't gotten tired yet, but I had been dedicating a lot to them, so I wanted to give them a proper rest, and then I can get back to them potentially after the new year when we are, 2024, we're all refreshed from the holidays, and we can go from there. So be sure to follow us on social media through Instagram and Threads at Ronan's Retrocade. Spread the word about us. Get us more subscribers. We're almost to 100 as it is. Thank you very much for your patronage and everybody who is subscribed. It is very much appreciated. And if there is a game you'd like to see us feature from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave it in the comments below or drop me a line on social media. It can be any game from those consoles you want. My name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you again in the next episode. Bye.